The Bill of Rights in 1689 confirmed the right to vote for all adult men. True or false? The answer is false. Anyone can make a complaint about the police by writing to the Chief Constable of the police force involved. True or false? The answer is true. What is the minimum age required to serve on a jury? A. 16, B. 18, C. 21, D. 25. The answer is B. 18. Which court deals with minor criminal cases in England, Wales and Northern Ireland? A. The Justice of the Peace Court, B. The Magistrates' Court, C. The High Court, D. The Crown Court. The answer is B. The Magistrates' Court. Who can hear cases in youth courts in England, Wales and Northern Ireland? A. Specially trained magistrates, B. Social workers, C. Members of the public, D. District judges. The answers are A. Specially trained magistrates and D. District judges. Which court deals with minor criminal cases in Scotland? A. The Justice of the Peace Court, B. The Magistrates' Court, C. The High Court, D. The Crown Court. The answer is A. The Justice of the Peace Court. Racial crime and smoking in public places are examples of A. Civil offences, B. Criminal offences. The answer is B. Criminal offences. You have to be at least 21 years old to stand as MP. True or false? The answer is false. In Northern Ireland, up to 3 specially trained magistrates or a district judge are required for youth court cases. True or false? The answer is true. Where is the official home of the Prime Minister? A. 18 Oxford Street, B. Buckingham Palace, C. Windsor Castle, D. 10 Downing Street. The answer is D. 10 Downing Street. Who was the leader of the suffragettes, the group that campaigned for women's rights to vote? A. Queen Victoria, B. Oliver Cromwell, C. Florence Nightingale, D. Emmeline Pankhurst. The answer is D. Emmeline Pankhurst. What is the maximum amount you can claim through the small claims procedure in Scotland and Northern Ireland? A. £3,000, B. £5,000, C. £8,000, D. £10,000. The answer is B. £5,000. What is the maximum amount you can claim through the small claims procedure in England and Wales? A. £3,000, B. £5,000, C. £8,000, D. £10,000. The answer is D. £10,000. Who was the leader of the Labour Party who introduced a Scottish Parliament and a Welsh Assembly? A. James Callaghan, B. John Major, C. Gordon Brown, D. Tony Blair. The answer is D. Tony Blair. Who was the longest-serving PM in the 20th century? A. Mary Stuart, B. Theresa May, C. Margaret Thatcher, D. Florence Nightingale. The answer is C. Margaret Thatcher. What are 2 responsibilities of the monarch? A. To appoint the members of the cabinet, B. To advise, warn and encourage the Prime Minister's decisions on government policies, C. To debate important national issues. D. To appoint the government. The answers are B. To advise, warn, and encourage the Prime Minister's decisions on government policies, and D. To appoint the government. Who became Prime Minister and played an important part in the Northern Ireland peace process? A. James Callaghan, B. John Major, C. Tony Blair, D. Harold Wilson. The answer is B. John Major. Who became Prime Minister and was an inspirational leader to the British people during World War II? A. Winston Churchill, B. Clement Attlee, C. Margaret Thatcher, D. Sir Robert Walpole. The answer is A. Winston Churchill. Who was voted the greatest Briton of all time in 2002? A. Winston Churchill, B. Isaac Newton, C. Margaret Thatcher, D. Alexander Fleming. The answer is A. Winston Churchill. Who should you contact to report a terrorist activity? A. Your local council, B. Your local MP, C. Your local police force, D. The Prime Minister. The answer is C. Your local police force. How is a jury selected? A. From the NHS registration system. B. Randomly from the electoral register. C. Alphabetically from the telephone directory. D. From a postcode selection. The answer is B. Randomly from the electoral register. What is the Commonwealth? A. An organisation responsible for the protection and promotion of human rights in its member countries. B. A group of European and North American countries that have agreed to help each other if they come under attack. C. An association of countries that support each other and work together towards shared goals in democracy and development. D. An international organization that aims to prevent war and promote international peace and security. The answer is C. An association of countries that support each other and work together towards shared goals in democracy and development. By law, which two types of media have to give a balanced coverage of all political parties and equal time to rival viewpoints before an election? A. Television, B. Internet, C. Newspapers, D. Radio. The answers are A. Television and D. Radio. When were men and women given the right to vote at the age of 21? A. 1918, B. 1903, C. 1928, D. 1923. The answer is C. 1928. In which of the following matters can the Scottish Parliament legislate? A. Education, B. Immigration, C. Security, D. Defence. The answer is A. Education. Who is responsible for crime, policing and immigration? A. The Chancellor of the Exchequer, B. The Foreign Secretary, C. The Speaker, D. The Home Secretary. The answer is D. The Home Secretary. Can court orders be obtained to protect a person from being forced into a marriage? Yes or no? The answer is yes. The members of the House of Lords, known as peers, are elected by the people. True or false? The answer is false. The Speaker is an MP.
He or she represents a constituency and deals with the constituents.
True or false? The answer is
True. Which two parties formed the UK coalition government in 2010? A. Conservative Party, B. Green Party, C. Labour Party, D. Liberal Democrats Party. The answers are A. Conservative Party and D. Liberal Democrats Party.
Which of the following are two responsibilities of the MPs? A. Protect life and property. B. Represent everyone in their constituency. C. Help to create new laws. D. Scrutinise and comment on what the monarch is doing. The answers are B. Represent everyone in their constituency, and C. Help to create new laws. Which of the following territories is a Crown dependency but is not part of the UK? A. Northern Ireland, B. Wales, C. The Channel Islands, D. Scotland. The answer is C. The Channel Islands. Who was the first female Prime Minister of the UK? A. Mary Stuart, B. Theresa May, C. Margaret Thatcher, D. Florence Nightingale. The answer is C. Margaret Thatcher. When was the United Nations set up? A. After the First World War, B. After the Second World War, C. Before the First World War, D. Before the Second World War. The answer is B. After the Second World War. When did the Emancipation Act abolish slavery throughout the British Empire? A. 1835, B. 1823, C. 1807, D. 1833. The answer is D. 1833. What did the Factories Act of 1847 introduce? A. It limited the number of hours that everybody could work to 10 hours per day. B. It increased the number of hours that women and children could work to 12 hours per day. C. It increased the number of hours that men could work to 12 hours per day. D. It limited the number of hours that women and children could work to 10 hours per day. The answer is D. It limited the number of hours that women and children could work to 10 hours per day. What name is given to the territories which are linked to the UK but not part of it? A. Crown dependencies, B. Offshore territories, C. Crown independencies, D. British colonies. The answer is A. Crown dependencies. Which of the following is not a constitutional institution? A. The Parliament, B. The Cabinet, C. The Armed Forces, D. The Police. The answer is C. The Armed Forces. The Leader of the Opposition appoints senior opposition MPs. They form a group whose role is to challenge the government and put forward alternative policies. What are they called? A. Shadow Cabinet, B. Lobby groups, C. Civil servants, D. Support peers. The answer is A. Shadow Cabinet. What does canvassing mean? A. Donating blood, B. Volunteering for an environmental charity, C. Caring for animals, D. Persuading people to vote for a political party. The answer is D. Persuading people to vote for a political party. If a husband forces his wife to have sex, he can be charged with rape. True or false? The answer is true. Anyone who is violent towards their partner, whether they are a man or a woman, married or living together, can be prosecuted. True or false? The answer is true.
Which of the following is a criminal offence? A. Smoking in public places where it is not allowed. B. Dispute over faulty goods. C. Disputes about an unfair dismissal in the workplace. D. Dispute over unpaid rent. The answer is A. Smoking in public places where it is not allowed. Where should you register if you want to become part of a jury? A. The Electoral Register. B. Your local church. C. The NHS. D. The British Embassy. The answer is A. The Electoral Register. Which of the following is an example of civil law? A. To sell tobacco products to anyone under the age of 18. B. To buy alcohol for people who are under the age of 18. C. Discrimination in the workplace. D. To carry a weapon of any kind, even if it is for self-defense. The answer is C. Discrimination in the workplace. Who was the first British Prime Minister? A. Winston Churchill. B. Earl of Wilmington. C. Henry Pelham. D. Sir Robert Walpole. The answer is D. Sir Robert Walpole. Which will you be given to vote before a general election takes place? A. A ballot slip. B. A poll card. C. A voting slip. D. A poll tax relief. The answer is B. A poll card. Who chairs the debates at the House of Commons? A. A bishop. B. The Prime Minister. C. The Speaker. D. The Archbishop of Canterbury. The answer is C. The Speaker. Which of the following statements is correct? A. Solicitors' charges are usually based on how much time they spend on a case. B. Solicitors' charges are usually based on the nature of a case and its importance. The answer is A. Solicitors' charges are usually based on how much time they spend on a case. Which two houses form the UK Parliament? A. The House of Lords. B. The House of Members. C. The House of Commons. D. The House of Fraser. The answers are A. The House of Lords and C. The House of Commons.